Vanessa Seared has done a lot of things in the world of food. She's been a food stylist, a cookbook author, a personal chef, an instructor at Stonewall Kitchen in New York. Her new cookbook is called Secret Sauces, and she's with us in the 207 kitchen. Thanks for coming in. Great to have you.
Thank you for having me.
What are we going to make today?
So we're going to make some seared scallops, and they're going to get paired with a radish and microgreen salad. That's going to be tossed in a miso and lime dressing.
Love scallops.
So
Where do we
let's
begin?
get started. Okay, so you want to start with dry sea scallops.
Okay.
You don't want the wet ones, you want the dry ones, because the dry ones are going to caramelize in the pan and get that nice sear.
Very good.
So if you have to, you want to remove some of the side muscles. Those are those little rough bits.
Yeah, just a little bit that kind of comes out.
Yeah, so remove a couple of those. Most of these are clean. And then you just want to lightly salt and pepper your scallops, like so. And then I've oiled the pan, so I'm using a cast iron skillet, so these go right into the pan.
What kind of oil
And
did
you
you
want to
use?
hear a sizzle. I'm just using olive oil.
Okay.
So you want to use a nice olive oil for this.
High quality olive oil?
High quality, yeah. Because they're not going to cook very long, so you're not going to really burn your oil.
Yeah, these will go pretty fast.
Yeah. So I'm going to put some of these in the pan. And so while these are searing, I'm going to get started on our dressing.
And that is going to be what?
So we are going to actually start with a, this is a sweet white miso.
Okay.
And miso is a fermented paste. It's usually made out of soybeans, but it can be really made out of anything, barley, garbanzo beans even. I have some fresh chopped garlic that's going right in here. Now it is raw, but there's not a lot.
Okay.
So you just get a little bit of a hit of that.
Modest amount of that.
Exactly. And then I have some agave for a little bit of sweetener.
Yeah.
That's going to go in.
That's actually going to add a lot of sweetness.
Yes. Fresh squeezed lime juice.
All right. The
So it has
tartness
to be
will
fresh, yes.
offset the agave.
Yes, it's a nice balance. I have some sesame oil
Very good.
and then some soy sauce for our salt.
I like all these ingredients. I
Oh,
like the
good.
way this is coming together.
I'm glad you like it. So now I'm just going to add a little bit of water just to thin it out a bit.
Right?
And now we're going to whisk.
As you whisk, let me ask you, what is it that you so love about sauces?
Well, I really feel like sauces can transform any dish. If you have a boring old chicken breast, steamed chicken breast, but you have a really, really interesting, delicious sauce, you make 2 or 3 sauces, you have 2 or 3 different chicken recipes.
It's a fairly
So it's all about
simple
the sauce.
way to rev up, as you say, a boring old kind of dish and just take it in a new direction.
Exactly. So, and they're easy to make. I mean, you can obviously buy your sauces in the supermarket.
Yeah.
But this way you have more control over the ingredients that go into your food.
And the nice thing about sauces is if you're just going to make the sauce and do it with something else that's pretty simple, it's not going to be real time consuming.
It's not at all. And you make enough so that you can use your sauce for other things as well.
Okay.
For example, in the book, I give very specific ideas for how to use the sauce. For this sauce, you could also use it. Actually, you could stir it into potato salad. Instead of a mayo-based potato salad, you could make an Asian-themed potato salad. You could also use it on tuna steak.
Ooh, all right, so very versatile.
Very versatile.
How are we doing with our scallops
So,
here? Because they smell wonderful.
Yeah, so now I'm gonna just look at these and flip them, and they're perfect. Look at that.
See, I just knew because
You just
I
know.
have that inner clock, Vanessa. I knew they were ready.
You have the sixth sense when it comes to scallops, don't you?
No,
So
no.
I'm gonna just flip all these over. Look how beautiful those are.
Yeah, those look great.
Maine scallops.
And again,
We're so lucky to have these
You
here.
cannot overcook those because then you're
It's better to undercook than overcook.
in the ditch.
Okay, so now I have another bowl.
Okay.
And I'm going to add just a little bit of this dressing to the bowl. And then I'm going to add my microgreens.
Okay.
Now, microgreens are baby greens. This is a mixture of beet, radish, pea, broccoli.
Right.
So they're very young, they're very tender. It's a really good way to get your nutrients in your cooking, but also it's beautiful on the plate and really delicious.
Very good.
I have some julienne radish,
Nice.
so that's going to go in as well.
Adds a little more color too, which is
Exactly. And now I'm going to grab my tongs, and I'm just going to gently toss this together.
good. Right.
I think our scallops are ready.
You know,
So
I
let's
have a
plate.
feeling-
Will you plate those up for me?
They are, yeah.
Yeah. Why don't you plate those up? And this is a great dish for the holidays, for like an appetizer. When you're eating so many heavy foods, this is a nice starter. It's pretty healthy. It's light.
You know what's
You
also
still are
nice
getting some nutrients.
around the holidays is it's also fun to have seafood because a lot of people don't have seafood for a holiday dish, and if you can get some good fresh Maine seafood,
exactly.
that's great.
Okay, so now we have that, and we're just going to top it with some of this salad, and there you go.
That's it?
And that's it.
Boy.
It's as simple as could be.
That is a simple dish.
Yes.
Beautiful looking dish. You
Thank
can have
you.
that over the holidays. You can have that anytime.
Yes.
The recipe's on our website. Go to WCSH6.com or WOBZ2.com or our mobile apps. That's where you're going to find Vanessa's recipe for this wonderful scallop dish with the microgreens and the special sauce. The recipe, again, right there, and you can make that at home. And more information as well on Vanessa Seared.
Thank you very much.
Great to have you here. Thanks an awful lot.
Thank you.
Stay with us. We will be back right after this.